Well, hello and welcome to Cigar Professor, the very last one for this year. Yes, I am in charge yet again, and yet again, Topher has just abandoned us all. I don't know why we persist with that man, but anyway, he's off gallivanting around Tokyo. Not only is he somewhere in Japan, he forgot to take his cigars with him, and I had to send him a list of cigar shops in Japan on the off chance that he might be able to get a cigar and get on the show. But apparently he's stuck in a notorious Japanese traffic jam in a taxi at the moment. So it's unlikely we'll see him tonight. And as for Omar, he's MIA. The last I heard, he was supposed to be in the middle of Yellowstone National Park on holiday with his family, which apparently has next to no mobile reception, or cell phone reception as the Americans like to say. And he was also as sick as a dog after arriving in America. So we're not sure why he's as sick as a dog. I did have rumor that when he got off the plane and saw how cheap the cigars were and he could actually afford to smoke cigars, he bought half the shop and was smoking them in bundles of five in each hand at a time. That could be why he's sick. Maybe the nicotine finally caught up with him. But you don't have to put up with me as a monologue for the whole night. I have invited some guests that we have had on the show in the past. First of all, I am going to bring in Stuart. How are you this evening, Stuart?
Very well, thanks, Damo, and good to be back.
Yes, thank you for joining me tonight, making the show interesting. And one of our regulars who's also joining us tonight is Daniel. How are you, Daniel?
Really good, thanks.
So, look, tonight we're doing Omar's favourite cigar, and wouldn't it be ironic if the first show that he ever misses is the cigar that is his absolute favourite? This is not just his favourite brand, it's his favourite blend. And it's not just his favourite blend, it's his favourite vitola. It takes out the trifecta. This is the Plasencia Reserva Original in a Cortez. That's their name for a double perfecto, basically meaning it's rounded at both ends. We've got an open small foot at one end, and we have a triple cap with what's known as a pigtail on the top of that one. I'm going to be going with a straight cut on that tonight. And what we'll find when we first light up is the draw will be a little bit snug because it is a perfecto style. But as the burn comes down and opens up, we should find that it definitely gets a little bit better on the draw. Got three lovely bands on it. I'm going to take the foot band off to start with. And yeah, we're going to cut and light up and see where this journey takes us.
Nice on the cold draw.
Really nice on the cold draw. I've got quite an easy draw, actually.
Yeah, that is really good for a perfecto. That is an exceptional.
So we've got a bit of sweetness to it.
Almost like a cereal biscuity sweetness to it.
Mm.
You know that those Biscoff Bickies?
Yep.
It's very much like that. Like one they use and like crushed and in your Macca's and Hungry Jacks are using them for all their new milkshake stuff.
So I'm using the just the single jet tonight, just because it is so small.
I might be using all my lighters. I just ran out of gas.
You could go blackfella style and rub some sticks together.
It's gonna make it for a long night.
It won't be much slower than you usually smoke it, Stu.
Yeah, this is true. Although I think you've been overtaking me lately.
Oh wow, a bit like cornflakes straight off the cuff. Not quite as sweet as cornflakes, but sort of got that cornflake cereal, maybe a little bit towards that Special K sort of brandy.
Burnt cornflakes.
Sultana brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's a bit fruity, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit of fruit coming into that now on the second puff. Definitely like a dried raisin, maybe a little bit of a dried citrus note in there as well, sort of like a citrus peel. That's actually quite a phenomenal light up. I can see why Omar really does like this cigar. Now, one of the other reasons that Omar really, really likes the Plasencia Reserva original cigar, it was the first fully organic certified cigar in the world. And it is still holds its organic certification. And all the tobacco is grown on Plasencia's own farms that they own themselves. And this is a Nicaraguan Puro. So the filler, binder, and wrapper is all Nicaraguan. So
That's pretty cool.
So Sparks a lot, thank you for joining us. So if you're watching us tonight, drop us a comment in the chats. Let us know that you're watching so we can say g'day, shout out to you. And also so that you can ask any questions you like. We haven't got any real agenda on these shows. It's whatever the conversation leads to, and every so often when we remember it, we'll go back to a update on the cigar. But before I forget, did everybody get their Chrissy present I sent them?
I've even been using mine. I've now got more ashtrays than I do have cigars, I think.
Yeah, I've got about the same as that, Stu. I've got it's coming out everywhere.
This is my travel one for the big cigars.
That's
This is
Omar.
for the Oliva G's.
That one, that big size, that's Omar's like just walkabout
That's
ashtray.
his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice the other little Christmas present, the little novelty one I Siggy
Yes,
taped?
I haven't worked out. Haven't worked out what to do with that. I thought of putting it on
Supposed
for
to
the
be a
evening.
Christmas ornament, Christmas tree ornament.
Well, we don't do Christmas trees, so I put it on my keyring.
So that's fine. That's fine. But I saw them and I went, it's one of those things that was from China, and the advertising always looks better than the product in real life. They looked a lot bigger on the advertising, and then when I got them in real life, they're a lot smaller. I also noticed that when you get a magnifying glass out and have a look at them, they've been very careful to not exactly replicate the brands on the labels. Deliberate spelling mistakes or deliberate changes to the logos so that they weren't breaching any form of trademarks or copyright. But you can get the gist of what cigars they're supposed to be.
Were they deliberate spelling mistakes or just Chinese spelling mistakes?
Well, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on this one because the spelling mistakes are too consistent. So
Not like you walked into the Wong Fu King bookstore.
Hope those dogs aren't too loud in the background.
This was my Christmas present from the family. It's a
what's that?
It's a can cooler. It's got actually a thing you put in the freezer in the bottom. And
Yep.
then you slide on top and it keeps the can cold from the bottom up.
Nice.
And it'll stay frozen for, I reckon, 2-3 hours. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
That's what we need in summer.
Yeah.
I've just
Although
realised
this
you're wearing Topher's hat. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Ah,
Oh,
the new merch.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to have
No
a
way.
show that Omar missed. I thought
No
we
way.
we were breaking a record tonight.
He called Elon Musk and got him to send him Starlink, didn't he?
You know what the
But,
problem
like,
is?
it's gotta
Is
be
that
like
you
2
called
in the
out to
morning
the
where he is.
Plasencia gods.
I do not believe it. The man himself, in the freezing cold, in the middle of
Like a
nowhere.
friggin' Eskimo.
What's
Jeff
that
Omar,
about?
Omar, you made it.
He must
Yeah.
be in Tasmania.
I had some. I think a whole box of Tylenol. Oh man,
Well, we
It's-
worked out why you're sick.
why am I sick?
Well, see, I had it on good reports that as soon as you landed in America, you hit the first cigar shop And then when you saw how cheap cigars were, you bought like 10 cigars and you had 5 lit in each hand at a time, smoking 10 cigars simultaneously, and you finally got a nicotine hit.
Almost, yeah. There's cigars everywhere at my grandfather's house. They are going crazy. Like, what's this guy doing here? But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
Evening, Dan. Welcome to the show.
Hey, brother.
Well, Omar, your favorite cigar, the trifecta of everything that you love.
Yes.
Plasencia, Reserva Original, and Cortez.
Oh wow. The vitola, the cigar, the company. That's what I'm talking about.
Only gets
Favorite-
focused on you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's nothing new about that, is it?
Evening, Tony. Thanks for joining us tonight. Merry Christmas, and you're welcome for those gifts.
Oh,
Salute. Salute, Dan.
what's news with everyone else? How's everyone going?
Fine now.
I'm glad.
Sort of the, I guess it's that time of year, isn't it? It's like the peace after the storm.
Yeah, indeed.
Our Christmas was really good. It was pretty laid back, and we had a really good trip to my family's gathering over in Echuca, and the kids were like absolute angels for the first time in ever.
Oh, wow.
That's got to be nice.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I made my first ham.
Were they saying, "Mummy, Daddy, why does this water taste funny"?
No, my nan actually used to do that to us. She'd get an eyedropper and put some rum in our bottles of milk when we were like 2 or 3 years old. Give us a little bottle of milk with a couple of drops of rum in it.
That's because you couldn't afford a heater.
My grandmother died before I was born, but that was apparently one of her tricks too. A bit of brandy or a bit of rum in a bottle of milk.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How's the notes for everyone?
That's what I was about to say.
Well, quite surprising on the light up. It was like Sultana brand, cornflakes, Special K, that real cereal flavor there, sort of
Yeah.
grain cereal, bit of fruitiness, dry fruit. Yeah.
Just think,
Yeah.
if those cereals actually tasted like this, no one would buy it.
I would.
I would.
Well, you know,
Omar's shop would be stock full of all brand if that was how it was.
Yeah, I
that's because he likes to keep it regular.
know. Very important. A lot of birds.
That's at my place.
Yeah, I've got a few here too.
All those ruddy cockatoos.
Just getting a little
Yeah.
bit of an uneven burn.
That'd be user error, Stu.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Sorry, it's breaking up.
Omar, Tony wants to know, where are you and what's the temperature?
I'm not too sure about the temperature, but I'm in north of California, just under Lake Tahoe.
And you rang Elon Musk to get Starlink so you could actually join, or?
I went this. I started looking who could cover this area, and I found T-Mobile had a good coverage, so I bought a local SIM just for the show to get it going.
I had to go to a friend's place because I had 0.46 download and 0 to 0.01 upload.
Goodness.
Oh wow!
That's
what-
definitely a case for Starlink.
Yeah.
And so I've been on the phone and online when it would actually go through for the last 2 days, and they come back with, "I'm sorry to say, but I think you're going to have to find somewhere else to go, like Telstra."
Oh wow! That's rude.
I will be getting an upgrade in the shed in the new year. I've got them running fiber optic cable to my shed so I can go from 4, because in the house we've got 500 meg download and 100 upload, and out in the shed I've got 14. So I'm getting them to run a fiber optic cable because the Cat 5 cable is not cutting it. So
You run a level with Plasencia soon.
If you probably, I can ask one of my friends for you, but I reckon you need to go for what's called a shielded Cat 6 when you do a long run. Cat 6 is better than Cat 5, and then shielded is also better when you're sort of having to go, outside through environment as opposed.
I was chatting to one of my mates at hockey who works for the local electrical that do all like the internet, the cable, the internet and stuff, and he said, if you want to get the same speeds as the house, because I like to watch my footy and cricket out here, stream it on KO and stuff, so it's like, well, he said you're better off actually running another fiber optic, because then you'll get...
Oh, look, fibre is by far the best. The only downside is the hardware at each end starts to get more expensive when you go fibre.
Yeah.
So I've already got the hardware, and that's the thing. I just need the cable. I've already got all the hardware, so yeah, it'll literally just run a fiber optic cable to my hardware in the shed, and then it'll be running like it was plugged into the box inside. So,
well, the good thing about fibre cable, it's cheaper than Cat 5 with the price of copper at the moment. So,
yeah, we should be buying into that too, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So
yes,
we don't have ADSL in my area anymore because, and the reason why I switched from Telstra in the first place was because I was without internet for about 6 months. It took them 3 months to work out that we didn't have ADSL because not many people use it. So the reports were coming in were only for the NBN. And so when they finally worked it out, they came out and found that somebody had stolen a whole heap of copper wire. So they put it in. And no quicker than they put it in, they came and stole it again.
Oh.
So now we don't have ADSL at all.
good. Well, there's good money in copper. So I hear those cameras they're putting up all over the place have lots of copper in them.
So, Omar, is your cigar living up to your expectations?
Yeah, that Plasencia original in Cortez, it would never let you down. I'm starting to get the marzipan that it's its signature in the Reserva original. It's coming through slightly now. Very marzipan. The florals are still there.
Yeah.
But the marzipan, which is where it's their signature flavor.
Why over smoking that?
Just maybe a little, but not much. Not by much. I'm there.
Not by much now.
No, yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm also getting on it is almost like a cappuccino sort of note.
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee, milk chocolate, a little bit of creaminess there to it.
Yep, 100%. There's a coffee note there, which has a bit of creaminess to it. Beautiful.
What are you pairing with?
Well, for me tonight, I've done an Earl Grey tea and a tonic water. So,
nice.
Couldn't work out the temperature tonight. I was out here getting set up and I was a little bit too cool sitting here in just a t-shirt, but it's not quite cool enough to be in a jumper, but I'm in a jumper. I'd rather be a bit warm than a bit cold.
I'm freezing.
You won't hear me sweating, but you'll hear me shivering.
Yes, the monkey.
Carrying
wine.
Yeah, we're still waiting for our global warming, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, global boiling.
A few more volcanoes, mate. The number of volcanoes that have gone off this year has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I reckon we only need a few more volcanoes to go off and throw a bit more ash up in the sky, and Bill Gates will be done out of his job of spraying aerosols in our atmosphere for us.
Well, Tassie's going to need more because Tassie just got snow on Christmas Day.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
So
That was excellent.
my sister-in-law lives in Tassie, and they were sending photos through, and there's photos up on Facebook of cars covered in snow, and it's like, that's Tassie.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Well, in 1984, I was with my parents visiting some of their friends in Hobart for Christmas. And on Christmas Day, it snowed up Mount Wellington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
right.
we drove up, and I'm sure in my parents' photo album, there's some photos there of we built a snowman on the bonnet of the vehicle that we were driving, and it melted by the time we got back down to Hobart. But yeah.
So where you are, Omar, that's normally the cold, snowy part. Is it warmer there than what it normally is?
Nah, it's actually, we had another whole lot ahead of snow at Tahoe. It's meant to not snow as much, but it's snowing earlier and much more. You know where Lake Tahoe is, right? It's just north of Cali.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, north of Cali.
So basically both sides of the world are getting cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stu, it's because of that global boiling that we're talking about.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that all that searing heat those heat waves are making it colder.
Oh, I know why Omar's at Lake Tahoe. He's just a stone's throw from Reno. He's going to go hit the slots.
Yeah, you never know that.
Well, I have a friend who spent a lot of time over there playing poker, and she said that they've got literal in the casino. You can walk in. They've got walk-in cigar shops. Like,
Yeah, they are.
She sent me videos of it when she was over there. It was like you can walk in. They'll take you into the walk-in humidor, and
Yeah.
I'm like, in the casino. She goes, yeah.
Yeah, very common. It's the standard.
Even in Vegas, you go into the casino there and it just smells like a 50-year-old ashtray with a couple of freshies on the go.
Freshies, yeah?
So I'm guessing it's like, what, about just after 1 a.m. there at the moment?
Yeah, it's 1:15 right now. Oh,
Yeah.
Summer close, yeah.
So you're just getting up or going to bed?
I haven't gone to bed because I've been sick for the past couple of days, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for the show, do the show,
You die.
and pop some melatonin.
Because you can.
Yep, that's it. That's right.
He's actually covering. He wakes up all through the night just so he can have a cigar.
That too. My wife was saying, "Why don't you do that call from the room?" I said, "That would be a big problem if I were to do it from the room. We'll get kicked out."
Fire alarm's going off too.
Yeah, everything will go off. Coming back to Elk Grove County, which is Sacramento, so it will be a little bit warmer.
Oh, this is just smoothed out really suddenly on me.
Yeah, very smooth.
Like, I mean, it's been a great opening, but they're just mellowed out all of a sudden on that puff then.
It's almost more of that latte notes coming in, like real smooth latte kind of note to it.
The retro is really smooth as well.
Yeah, very smooth.
So what else can you tell us about your beloved brand, Omar? I've already told them that this was the first organic certified cigar.
Yeah, so with Plasencia, they were one of the original families that moved from Cuba to Nicaragua, for that matter. Almost 200 years worth of cigar or tobacco knowledge. Cigar magazine categorizes Nestor Sr. as the most knowledgeable living man when it comes to cigars. And Plasencia family basically rolled for obviously multiple generations, but they never rolled under Plasencia brand until about 10, 15 years ago. But they do roll for 52 different brands, including Davidoff. So a lot of their stuff, yeah, all the tobacco for some of the Davidoff lines come completely from their farms. So they're very prestigious. I'll give you an example. One of my other favorite brand or roller or blender, AJ Fernandez. Now, AJ Fernandez wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for his father, Ishmael, who worked for Plasencia for 15 years. So he took all that to his son and created AJ Cigars, so New World Cigars. So Plasencia family is probably the most known family in the cigar world.
And are you meeting up with the Plasencia family while you're over in the States?
I haven't. I might actually send an email. So when I go to Florida, I'll see if Nestor is in Florida, because he lives between Florida and Nicaragua. So I'll send him an email. I thought it's Christmas, you know.
They should be on first name basis with you.
Yeah, they should be, right?
What's the trip for at the Omar? Just a holiday, or is there something business or?
Nah, my mom's side family is in the States, and they haven't met my oldies like my grandfather and a bunch of other people. So I thought it was a time for them to meet my family as well. They've never been out of Australia as in for a holiday before, so
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah.
Why not take them out of summer and put them in winter?
That's it.
Not that you can tell the difference at the moment.
See that this is all code.
Yeah,
See,
it's a code book.
If you guys knew Omar as well as I do, this is all code for I'm taking you on a holiday so I can smoke as many cigars as I want at a cheaper price I can afford.
Yeah. I seriously, this trip, I have not been smoking as many cigars what I usually do.
Yeah, you're right there, Tony. And the retro on this has still got some beautiful soft florals in that retro.
Yeah.
Mine's burning
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, my ash is bigger than all of yours. What's going on?
I had to because I'm outside and I didn't want to spoil the garden and stuff. So, yeah, my numbers are really down this year, Dames. It's down to 7-ish. But once I get to Atlanta,
About an hour.
nah, 7 a day.
7 sticks a day.
Yeah, I would probably hit the like 10, 12 mark by the time I get to Atlanta.
And you're there for what, about a few weeks?
Yeah, coming back on Aussie Day.
Okay, so in about 4 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hoping to knock over about 200 sticks while you're there.
That's the idea.
Fair enough.
That's the conservative number, Damo.
10 boxes of cigars.
That's it.
So Damo set the precedence. So does that mean you're going to come back with one that's like 3 feet long?
I don't know how. Debs, where you get that cigar from?
I got that from Tim and Terrence at Cigars Daily in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, I'm landing in Arizona for only 4 hours. I don't think I can get out. And
4 hours,
Yeah.
or you could probably do an Uber ride to Cigars Daily and back. It's about a 30-minute, 20 to 30-minute trip from the airport.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got plenty of time.
Yeah,
Duck out
bring-
there, stock up, and come back.
that's it.
Just
Do you reckon you'll get 4 of them back in, mate?
Mm.
Mind you, if you go into Florida, there's probably plenty of cigar shops in Florida that will
Yeah.
sell well.
Same in Atlanta. Atlanta is no tax.
Yeah.
Atlanta is no tax.
I was getting a bit worried that mine was going to burn wonky, but it's pretty much self-corrected it, which I'm quite pleased with.
Yeah.
Does that look like I've been over smoking it?
Yeah, just a
Okay.
tad, I reckon. Just a tad.
Just let it
Take it
sit down for a
easy.
bit?
Take it chill. You'll be fine. Do you guys have any plans for the next couple of days for New Year's and stuff?
Yeah, so
Really?
I'm doing the fireworks at Coogee as
Oh,
long
yeah.
as they go ahead. At this stage, they haven't said that they're cancelling, but yeah, as long as they go ahead. So the 30th Tuesday, I have to drive out, down to Canberra, stay down there that night.
Yeah.
Because that's basically the closest major town to where the storage facility is.
Yeah.
And New Year's Eve morning, go
Yeah.
out to the storage facility, pick up the truck,
Yes.
and drive it straight to the job site. Set up, do the show, pack up, come home, hopefully get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and then I've got to drive the truck back down and drop all the gear and everything back.
Mm.
So be a busy 3 days. I generally end up working about 36 to 40 hours in 3 days over New Year's.
Got it.
Well, I was originally planning to go and do what I did last year, go sit on Topher's deck and smoke his cigars, but he's in Japan, so
Yeah.
he'll be flying back on New Year's Eve.
But the
So-
good thing is, his deck does not have a lock on it.
Gates. Yeah. We can still do it.
There's an external
We can take
access to
photos and
that.
send it to him.
Yeah. You can sit up there and watch the fireworks across the town.
That'd
Yeah.
be so fun.
I sent him a message the other day asking him what his plans for New Year's was, and he goes, trying not to crash. I'm like, what? He goes, I'll be flying back from Japan. I said, yeah, well, not being a statistic could be a good start. And then he's like, yeah, I wonder what year's stats I'd go into, like 25 or 26. I'm like, well, they're government stats, so probably 27.
Actually, Coogie's right under the flight path into Sydney.
Yeah. Kick him out. Kick him out.
Take him out while he's going through, and can you?
Well, at the
get-
very least, I could put a show on out his window for him as he's flying past and he can see it.
Yeah.
I thought I might go out and do a bit of detecting. I bought a U-Butte detector, and now I've just got to try and find enough to pay for it.
And
Getting a few good rings out of that stick there, I've noticed.
yeah, he got a few rings. Dan always get rings out.
Unlike Topher, I know how I do it.
Yeah.
So it comes down to how good the smoke production is. If it's really light smoke production, they're really wispy, they're really hard to get. But the thicker the smoke production, the better you get them.
Yeah.
Topher by accident and goes, oh, look at that.
I reckon there's a little bit of like an allspice note in there as well.
There is a light spice, yeah.
Not as complex as a baked spice, but just sort of
Yeah.
like just a simple allspice note to
Yeah,
it.
very light. Yeah.
It's very smokable.
Very
Absolutely. Can definitely see why Omar likes them and has them again and again and again
and again.
and again.
Yeah.
He'll have to do one when he actually finally makes good on his promise to come and visit.
Yeah, we will come. Dame, when we could see the boys?
That's a good question.
mine,
So be sometime in the new year.
After the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the new year. I think the best time is maybe March, end of March.
Mm-hmm.
And weather's starting to come down. It's a bit chill. My favorite bird.
The kookaburra.
Yeah.
Member of the
I thought of
kingfisher family.
Yeah.
I love kookaburras.
Yeah.
You know why I love kookaburras?
We saw
They
keep
kill
the other ones
snakes.
away.
They kill snakes. I've seen it with myself. They swoop down, they pick up the snake from the back behind its head, then they fly up into the tree, and then they bash its brains out on the tree trunk. Love it.
Yeah, they're majestic. They're sound.
No, we used to find at the orchard when we had when the kookaburras nested around the farm, we didn't get as much issues with bird damage on our fruit because they kept most of them away. They're very territorial. So when if they're just around the farm, that's one thing. But if they nested near the farm for that year, it was like they'll literally chase off everything else. It's like get out of our territory. So
unfortunately, the balfour crested cockatoos have chased off most of the kookaburras in this area. We used to have a lot of kookaburras in our street. We used to have probably about 3 or 4 nesting pairs in our street, but we're down to just, I think, 1 or 2 now.
Yeah, hopefully they stay and multiply, man. I love them. Beautiful bird. Beautiful bird.
Well, if you want to get rid of the cockatoos, an old cowcocky gave me an idea for that. He actually used rags on a rabbit trap and spread some seed, caught one of them, and dyed its feathers black. The white cockatoos won't let the black ones anywhere near them. And this thing, so it's trying to get to its mates, they kept splitting. He didn't see him for 12 months. Chasing its mates away because it's like, where are you going? And it's, every time they'd split up and take off, and he said chased them out of the town. He had cockatoos for a year.
All right, guys, I identify as being white.
That's classic.
It's just after attention.
So actually, no, it was 2005. So yeah, probably hadn't gotten to the identifiers this yet. Now they'd be more tolerant.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
So we got Dan, Tony, Linda, Neil. I've got a couple of others watching on the show. If you haven't dropped us a comment, please drop us a comment, say hi, so we can see who's watching tonight. Let us know what else you're doing tonight, how you're finding this cigar, if you're smoking it along with us, what you're pairing it with, or any comments whatsoever. It's a bit of a free-for-all at this time of year.
Yeah.
We can talk about whatever we want. Topher's not here.
Yeah. James, you gotta
these bands.
Yeah,
I have never found a cigar that has 3 bands and all 3 just come off flawlessly.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. That's for sure.
James, and they have gorgeous bands as well. Beautiful.
They do. And beautiful box.
Beautiful.
So with their boxes, they actually put like a leather inlay around the box, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's quality boxes as well.
I reckon that'll make a nice guitar, that one. I've got one.
Ash just dropped. Just lost my ash.
Topher,
I did.
no, not Topher. Omar's lost his. You lost yours, Dan?
I lost it.
I nearly did a Topher, but I missed my lap and I got it on the floor. So
Tony,
Yeah,
I
good question.
believe there might be another full box there, or a near full box at least. So, yeah, the one thing I'm not looking forward to in March is the bloody taxes going up again.
Is it for sure?
Well, as long as Albanese's at the helm, he's actually got it set at 6.25% every 6 months. So the 1st of March and the 1st of September, indefinitely.
Seriously.
Lucky Silver's going up at 30.
Yeah, the only thing going up quicker than bloody Albo's taxes is bloody the price of silver.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Nice, Dan. Nice.
I can't comment.
Actually, Dan, is that SodaStream's own one, or are you using another aftermarket one? Because I noticed that I think it's Schweppes. I've got like a Diet Solo, a Diet Lemonade, and a Diet Lemon Lime Bitters. So
I like to use the Bigfords.
Yep.
they are good cordial, that Bigfoot stuff. The lime cordial is got a really good story about the lime cordial. We used to stack the shelves at IGA in Jindabyne in 2004. I was stacking shelves, and we used to have fun with the other shelves. So you poke through the thing and knock some of the stuff off their shelf on the other side. So and you just go push some boxes up. One of my mates, he's go, oh, I'll just push them off the top, like the extra stuff that we stack on top. It was just chip boxes, but there was Bickford's cordial, lime cordial stacked in front of it, and he's my side and literally knocked 3 bottles of lime Bickford's cordial and smashed on the floor, bleached the entire grey floor white for like about 3 meters.
Are you still getting a little spice? Tip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Definitely more since the ash dropped.
Yeah.
My ash hasn't dropped, and it's still very smooth, but I will join you, gentlemen, to find out where you're at.
I've got a very hard core in mine, it seems.
Yeah.
Looks like a cat's bum.
Okay. So now that I took the ash off, not quite a pepper. Sort of a little bit of spice there that almost wants to be a pepper, but not quite.
Not pepper, yeah.
It's almost a little gingerish.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, ginger spice. Do you still get the florals?
But it's more like that ginger snap cookie than...
Yes.
Is that one of your favourite bands, is it, Omar? Ginger Spice and the Spice Girls?
So Dan's wanting to know, because the tobacco tax has plummeted, whether they'd reconsider. This is a really interesting question. I mean, even Minns, the Premier of New South Wales, said that this is what needs to happen. But that would also mean that Albanese would have to admit he was wrong. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing that on the horizon anytime in the near future.
Well, Minns did recognise that it was the tax that was called the excess tax, and then his solution was to increase the tax.
Yes. Well, and not only that, add a $1,100 a year licensing fee to tobacconists.
Yeah.
And a $58 per person in the business that's involved with either the purchasing, handling, or sales of tobacco for a federal police check as well. And just to put that in context to you, it used to be something minuscule. It was only like tens of dollars for a 3-year permit before this happened, and now it's $1,100 per year.
It's stupid.
Plus the security clearance. And here's the interesting thing: is it used to be one license per company. So someone like Woolworths would have one license that covered all of their stores. Now it's one license for every location, and the internet is classed as a location as well. So if you have a website, it's a location. If you have 2 websites, that's 2 locations, and everyone has to have the $1,100 fee.
And that's for all tobacco-related products. So I assume that includes cigarette lighters, ashtrays, rolling papers.
So ashtrays and lighters have been exempt.
Oh, okay.
However, anything else to do with the storing, handling, smoking, cutting, keeping of tobacco, all of those items are now needing a tobacconist license. And so a few weeks back, there was an antique store that I went to that had, those old-fashioned white clay pipes that you see that they would have smoked in Victorian era times.
Yep.
There was an antique store that had a few of them, and I thought, I wouldn't mind having one of those as a little bit of a, just a collectible knick-knack thing. So I went into the antique store and I walked around. It's a massive antique store in Newcastle. I couldn't see any anywhere. And I went up to them and said, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I thought you guys used to have a whole smattering of these pipes around the place. And they said, we had a government worker come into our place and told us that we had to get a tobacconist license and do a police check for every person who works there, which is about 20 or 30 different staff that in casual. And they said for the 4 or 5 pipes that we would sell a year, it just made no financial sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
So they basically stopped selling. And most antique stores who know about the rules have basically stopped selling. They can't sell little antique cigarette rollers. They can't sell cigarette cases. They can't sell tobacco pouches. But ashtrays and lighters they can, because lighters can be used for lighting things other than tobacco products, and people
like bongs
can use an ashtray to hold knickknacks and things in it. So
has the government got a license for all the ones that have been thrown out in the old days out in amongst the bush that you can go and find?
Wow. Look, all I say is if you want to stuff something up, just give it to the government to do, and you can guarantee that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll screw it in a heartbeat.
Like how many markets where you've got, all the old Greeks and Italians and stuff that have got all their crystal ware and old smoke gear that they don't use anymore.
Mm.
They don't have a license. They probably don't even know about it.
They don't care about it either.
Yeah.
I know, we need to have ashtray bins.
Yeah, I'll put in a tender for that. 200 million.
Yep.
Who's building the politician bins? Like they already put one outside. What's her name's office? Jacinta Allen's office in Bendigo. Useless premier disposal bin or something.
Yes. No, they think that the only way to fix problems is more rules and more taxes, and just seems to be making things worse and not better. So,
True.
The easy targets, the people that aren't doing anything wrong.
Well, that's right. That's exactly right.
Yep. Oh, there's about 8 places in Albury now where you can buy, let's say, cheaper cigarettes. I'm trying to work.
Speaking of, you've reminded me of that, but yeah, sorry. I'll let you go ahead, and you just reminded me of something.
Yeah, no, they like you can buy cheap cigarettes, you can buy vapes, you can buy everything you want. I'm working on them to get cigars. I've given them a list of brands. They're actually thinking about it. Like, they don't know where to source them. I'm like, well,
And you're supposed to be buying from the Cigar Professor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them for the Cigar Professor. If I can get them tax-free for the Cigar Professor, then it makes it cheaper for everyone.
No, it only makes it cheaper for you.
Well, look, I read an interesting study paper that was written, it was a while ago, like early 2000s, and it was actually talking about how Aboriginals brought tobacco plants from Indonesia or traded tobacco plants.
Yeah.
And there's actually some wild tobacco that grows in Northern Territory and Queensland.
Yeah.
And the Aboriginals were using tobacco. So I think that the Aboriginal people need to exercise their right to tax-free tobacco. And we should be able to, for those people who are embracing Aboriginal culture of tobacco consumption, it should be tax-free.
Yeah, well, Sharon is 1/16 Aboriginal, and that's
There we go. I reckon start the
Thanks,
paperwork for that now. You get your Aboriginal permit for tax-free cigars, and I'll happily supply them for her. We can say it's an official smoking ceremony.
I'll start smoking like Omar.
Omar will start smoking like Steve Sarker.
Yeah.
I think he's even taken over me.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Started late, finish early.
Yeah. I think
I'm going really slow tonight.
You are.
I think it's because it's cold. So where Omar is and where I am is cold. Where you guys are, not so.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the weather does affect how your cigar burns, and particularly when it's really, really cold, you are trying to keep the temperature in your cigar by puffing it a bit more.
I do have probably the only climate-controlled area, so...
Linda, I agree.
Hi, Mum.
Well, you just have to tick a box now.
Yeah, you can double your pension.
There's something that I really appreciate about this vitola. These Cortez or Perfectos are probably the hardest one to roll, and not many companies still continue to do it.
I must admit, there is something.
Or...
Go ahead.
I was just saying, is that because of the shapes? Because it sort of comes in at the bottom and comes in at the foot.
Yeah, both sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the style of this vitola, not the size, but the style is the same as the Gurkha Chairman Select Perfecto that we smoked. Little pigtail cap, and there is something nice about having a small light up foot that grows outwards. I don't know. There's just something I find.
It's harder to smoke for a beginner. Yeah. When you light that up.
It possibly, possibly. I wouldn't argue that, but there is something satisfying I find. You just like this little small spot, beautiful, and then just grows out.
Yeah.
Like a blooming flower.
Yeah, and it tests your ability to get it going properly.
So Omar, Damo was saying these might have been quite a tight draw at the start, but it was actually quite an easy draw from the cut, even on the cold
all the way through.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Hey, David, thanks for joining us. It's good to see that you're on the show tonight. So, with regards to the shape of a cigar, obviously the size differences of the cigar, you're getting different wrapper, binder, filler ratios. So, the one blend can have different expressions across the range. one of the things that people say about a torpedo or a tapered head on a cigar is that it sort of concentrates the smoke into a more narrow stream when you're puffing on the cigar, and that actually gives you a better ability to perceive the flavors. It sort of intensifies the flavors straight onto your palate. I can't say that I've noticed a massive difference in that, but when I have a full torpedo, one of the things that I do like to do is actually like to cut at a bit of an angle, and particularly have it so that the angle is actually facing down towards my tongue, so that I'm actually getting a bit more of the smoke directed onto my palate for flavor perception. I think the different shapes, I think, really just gives a different physical feeling to the smoking of a cigar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes you don't feel like wrapping your mouth around a really big stick, and a cigar with a tapered head is a way of enjoying a bigger cigar, but without the bigger mouthfeel.
Unless you're Topher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that look on your face the second he said it, Stu.
Yeah, that's
Tony,
it, Dan.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
Tony.
like it. I identify as tax-free. Pronouns evade and exempt.
The other
I can see getting into an argument with the Border Force people over a taxing. I'm sorry, my pronouns are exempt. You must refer to me as exempt, but you're not exempt. Yes, I am exempt.
Just look for the Border Force agent with the blue hair and the nose ring, and you'll get through.
That's right.
James, what's also really beautiful that I like about Plasencia, till the end, it doesn't give up. It is one cigar that you can smoke till the end.
Oh, the smoke production on this is just phenomenal as well.
No bitterness. It's just beautiful.
Gonna spike it?
Probably doesn't have his spike with him.
No, sir. I'm actually going to call it a night because I think it's almost 0300 hours.
Yeah.
3 a.m. Fair
Yes,
enough.
sir.
Well,
3 a.m.
I'm glad you joined us, Omar. You have made an impeccable record.
Thank you.
It's an amazing effort. Not
Only
a single
because
show.
it just shows how much I love you guys, and particularly Dame has shown so much love over the years. I would never let him down. I would never, ever let him down.
Yeah, I did a quick count. I think we've done just on 150 cigars on the Cigar Professor since we launched. That means 150 shows. You've been on every single one.
Yes, sir.
We should have done a promotion.
Wow.
On weddings, birthdays, ducked out.
In cars, in the middle of the national parks. Oh,
Yeah. Overseas, airport lounges.
your dedication knows no bounds.
Where were you, Omar, when you had gastro and you still showed up? Like,
That was London.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Topher goes all the way over to Tokyo and it's like, oh no, I didn't bring cigars.
Yeah, that's too. All right, boys. I'm truly done with this. It's absolutely been fantastic. And the beautiful company, of course.
Every cigar has another inch to them.
I reckon he cuts 3 off before the show.
I do find it uncanny that his beard is the same color as the cigar ash.
And his scarf.
That's for when he comes back in. He's going to hide cigars in it on his way back
That's
in.
it.
Yeah. At least a few.
You should have grown it longer, Omar. Down to your waist.
I did cut it. I did cut it about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches before I left, just to tidy it up.
See?
Oh, you go and get yourself a good night's sleep and
Thank
get
you.
some
Thank you,
recovery
boys.
so you can enjoy the rest of your trip over there.
Will too. Look after yourself, boys. All the best for the holidays.
All
Take
righty.
care.
fella. Take it easy.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
So
he
where are
made
you
short
at?
work.
You got? I've still got a bit going there.
That's not like me to be here when you guys are where you are.
Yeah.
Just the cold.
Dan, I expect that from you.
Well, up until recently, everyone's been saying, "Oh, Dan's probably still halfway through his," and I'm like nearly finished, and everyone else is still going. So I think I've been smoking with Sam too long because he smokes like he just sucks them down, and I'm like trying to not keep up with him. I think subconsciously, but I tend to.
Go out.
Actually, since David's on our show this evening, David, how are you finding the cigar tonight? I do know that you like Padrones, but am I correct in also that you like Plasencias as well? Is that one of your handful of favourite brands? A little bit of a vegetative note in there for me at the moment. Very subtle, but just in there.
Not getting that.
It's a little bit like a celery.
Not getting that. I am getting a bit more of that ginger. No.
The glass doesn't hold a full can. Now I've got 2 partial cans.
So, David,
Wow.
in Saudi, is Plasencia one of the more predominant brands in the cigar shops over in Saudi, or is there a good selection of cigars over there?
Is he still over there?
Not at the moment, but he was there last month, he said.
Ah, yep.
That note that I've got is interesting. It's not unpleasant, it's just different. It's you know that freshness you get, say, from, say, mint. It's fresh like mint, but it doesn't taste like mint. It's just a very soft, almost a celery note. Well, David, next time you heading over into that part of the world, reach out to Omar, because Omar's got a lot of friends that travel over there regularly, multiple times a year, and they get their cigars while they're over there. He'll give you a list of where you can get the stuff. Oh, so Sparkslot says he's getting that same flavour note too. Cool. That's good. I'm not on my lonesome on that tasting note. I'm amazed the amount of smoke this thing's putting out, though. It's absolutely phenomenal.
It's
Watching
been
the smoke drift off to the lights.
It's been an absolutely gorgeous smoke.
The retro has just been so smooth and mellow as well.
The construction's been pretty good. I've had to light mine a couple of times, but besides that, touch it up, not light it. And it's not breaking up.
Oh, I got these something else for Christmas. They're little whiskey rocks.
Ah, yes, I've got some marble ones somewhere. You chuck them in the freezer.
Yeah. Hit the whiskey cold without. They don't
Stainless
melt.
steel ones.
Yeah, so keeps your whiskey cold without having it watered down.
Stu, what are you drinking? Those cans.
I've got some Kilkenny. Hang on, that's the back. If you can read backwards. So it's like an amber ale, I think.
It's an Irish one, isn't it?
Yeah, Irish ale. Yeah. So I quite often get this and the Guinness, just to mix it up a bit.
The Guinness, I find, goes really nicely with the. That's a bit darker, isn't it? Goes nicely with a dark cigar.
Oh, you can't really tell with this light, but it is actually quite.
I can see a bit of light getting through it.
Yeah, it's a bit reddish and stuff. Whereas if that was a Guinness, you wouldn't see nothing but black.
Yep.
And the Guinness is a bit of a heavier. It goes nice with a good Maduro.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a Maduro fanboy. Had a cigar that got I've got a little travel humidor that I travel with because I never know what I feel like, so I just put a bit of everything in. And obviously, when I shut the lid, one of them got caught at the back in the hinge, got a bit crushed.
No,
it was a Liga Privada T52, and it was a little bit difficult to smoke because it I cracked the cigar along the head, but I persevered with it. I wasn't going to let a good cigar like that go to waste.
Did you glue it up?
A little bit, but the worst of the damage was right on the head. So when I went to cut it, it all just crushed and collapsed on me.
Oh no, I had one of them. Well, Topher and I had a smoke, and I'd given him the best one because mine didn't do it, and so he ended up turning it around and smoked it backwards and smoked a bad bit first. Yeah.
Maybe I should
think that
have
was
done
one of them Monte Cristos, the one with the steel ring.
Yeah.
Oh, the Macanudos.
Oh, sorry, Macanudo. Yeah.
Yeah, Monte Cristo. There's a few of those.
I do like that cigar. That's a really nice cigar. Very, very mellow, smooth smoke. I've actually got a box of those in my private stash. We sold out of those.
Still got the ring from.
Are they the same age as the ones that we were getting?
Yes, they're a discontinued cigar.
It'd be interesting to know what they're like because Topher and I have been having a couple not so long ago, and we started to think that maybe they'd done their time.
Mm-hmm. Might be worth me digging one out soon and.
Yeah, just try it because if they're all going to start falling apart, you want it to do it now.
Yeah.
What are you doing on your...
Trouble is I accumulate cigars quicker than I smoke them.
Need to have Omar around more.
Then I'll have no cigars.
Yeah, there's got to be a balance there, Stu. What are your plans for New Year's, Stu?
Don't really have any. Might have a couple of friends over for a quiet one. Not sure.
I was going to say you want to bring the girls and come up here and.
I won't have.
You can go sit on Topher's balcony.
Oh, well, come up.
That
here
is a thought.
I've got the region. Request.
What is it?
Quista, Ave Maria Reconquista.
Did Topher go with the kids, or is it just him and his missus?
I don't know. They weren't at church. They weren't at church on Sunday, but they were in Melbourne visiting family for Christmas, I think. So
Boxing Day they went out, and I'd say they went without the kids because I think there was another reason for them going as well. So that sort of is a little bit of a personal celebratory thing. So I'd say they've gone without the kids. I'd say Nana's got them.
Oh, if Nana's got them, she might be
She can open up.
babysitting them at the house.
Yeah, we can get.
Well, my
You
kids
might
are
have
with their
access
mum.
anyway.
So.
Well, you're welcome up here. We've got.
Thank you.
Good to have some. Like I was going to smoke with Topher, but hey, you got to upgrade sometimes. So.
What about the
Yeah,
rest of our viewers? Has anyone who's watching the show tonight got any special plans for New Year's Eve? I've actually got a plan. I'm going to have a cigar, maybe two.
Well, I've been meaning to catch up with Dan T for a cigar, hopefully between now and New Year's. So that would be good.
Yep. Only a few days left.
I know. I don't know where this year's gone. I went from working very rarely throughout the year for the last two to really constant work this year.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm just starting to see a pickup. I usually get November to January is usually dead for me, and I thought it was just because it was the time of year. I've had my busiest 2 months. I've been got my Edwina told me to stop asking for Facebook reviews and ask for Google reviews instead. And
All right.
because I'm like, oh, why is that? She's like, well, only people who see your Facebook reviews are people who follow your page and maybe a few of their friends. If they like a post, something that gets on the feed. But Google reviews are more sort of public. So, and I'm getting them faster than I've already got 10. Edwina's been in twice. So,
Get your own personal fan club.
But no, like the best review I got was from someone traveling from Sydney to Melbourne. They stopped in Albury for the night. They wanted an early morning treatment, and because I'm in a clinic room now, not at home, I can actually open up I'm open from 6:30 in the morning. So I got the morning, and she's actually Edwina pointed out she's actually someone who makes a habit of doing reviews, which actually bumps you higher on Google a lot quicker. So someone who Google rates as a reviewer will actually improve your status. And I went from page 5 to page 2 in one review.
Nice.
So
it's interesting, David's comment about the nub.
Yeah.
Today or yesterday that I had the nub with you with your. What did you have?
What was I having?
Monte Cristo? It was a Cuban.
Oh, yes. It was the Cuban. It was the Cuban Monte Cristo Edmundo.
Yeah. And I was just saying to Damo that, typical nub, it's absolutely faultless. So, yeah, it's interesting that he had trouble.
Which nub did you get, David? Is it the Connecticut or Maduro, Cameroon?
I normally like the Cameroon. I think I had the Connecticut with you the other day with the blue stripes on it.
Yep. Omar's favourite's the Cameroon.
Yeah.
I must admit, I do like the Connecticut ones, especially when I'm introducing someone to a cigar smoking for the first time. It's an absolutely fantastic first cigar.
I'm always amazed how long you can get it out of them. Like when I first saw the first time we had one on the show, I'm thinking, oh, this will be a short one. Like I know it's a good gauge, but I'm like, oh, it'll be a short one. And I think we got like an hour and 30 or something, an hour and 25.
And the ash sticks on for the whole length.
Yeah. Well, it's not a long length, but
one of my friends, one of my fireworks crew actually, quite a few years back, had his first cigar, and I gave him a Connecticut nub, and explained to him you don't want to knock the ash off, you want to keep the ash on. And anyway, we're smoking through the end of the night, and he got it right down to the lip burning end, and the ash was still there. And he comes up to me, and goes like this.
Yes.
Talk about beginner's luck.
I actually took a couple of, I think it was Sumatras? Nub Sumatra?
Yep.
That was Sumatra? Yeah. I took a couple of them over a few years ago to our Boxing Day gathering because my cousin likes to have a cigar as well. And we sat and we got 2 hours out of them.
I don't know if I've had one of them.
Oh, my ash just dropped.
Like the Leaf by Oscar Sumatra. They're good.
That's a very good stick. We've had those in the Lanceros. They also make them in a Robusto, and I believe they might have just released them in a Toro size as well.
I'd like to try that.
Some new inventory. What are we smoking next month?
That is a good question. What order have I put on the... Let me just check what order I've put on them. Where am I going? Just open up the... So next month, Wednesday the 28th of January, we're doing the Liga Privada Papa Fritas in a 5.5 by 54. So just a smidge bigger than a Robusto. Call it a Robusto Plus, perhaps. So
we had before?
We haven't had that one. We've had the Nasty Fritas before.
Oh, that's right.
So the Papa Fritas, it'll be interesting to see
You
how
said that was
goes.
You said that was the same blend as the Nasty Fritas, but just bigger?
No, so the T50, the Nasty Fritas is made from the cut-offs from the T52s.
Okay.
So it'll be a similar blend, but a little bit different. So
Getting down to the business end now.
yeah, definitely. Well, easily a good hour 10 out of this cigar. But as Omar was saying, good down to the very end.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's not complex, but it's not a cigar that has a lot of transition, a lot of changes, but it's just consistently good.
I think it's slow. It's slowly just the flavors increase, the flavor profiles increased a bit, and it hasn't actually. So it's sort of progressed, but it hasn't sort of had a lot of changes in flavors. You just get a bit more strength in the flavors, and like I'm getting that real ginger note right through. It's less of a biscuity note than just a straight ginger.
Yep.
Good Christmas cigar.
Yeah, I actually smoked the Oliva on Christmas Day. That Oliva, I bought the 7-inch.
The V.
Oliva V, yeah, with the longer vitola, and it was like I pulled the wrapper off, and it is really yellow. And it was just absolutely beautiful. I smoked that with a coffee on Christmas about lunchtime. Absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Beautiful. Well, I think I'm pretty much there because my fingers are starting to burn.
Well, I've still actually got
another hour.
Not quite, but probably another 10, 15 minutes.
Yep, well, there you go. So depending on how fast you smoke it, you can knock it down in probably 45 minutes, 50 minutes like
Omar smashed his.
Or as Dan's the only one that's smoking inside too. So obviously, when you're smoking inside, you can, in a better climate control, you're able to, get a much better, slower smoke on the stick. And I think that's one of the benefits of, having a nice cigar lounge to be able to go and smoke in. You can actually sit back and really enjoy the the cigar and not have to worry about how the weather's affecting it as much.
Yeah. I've also found that little fridge thing's been brilliant too to keep the humidor stable.
Yep.
So I haven't had any issues with that. Although when it was those hot days, it did start. The temp started to get over 26, and I'm like, I'll take it inside. But it was like
sorry.
It was like 42 degrees in the shed, and it was still only 26 in the humidor.
Yep.
So, but it was. I think it hit 27. I'm like, nah, I'm taking it inside because I don't want it to go to dry out or anything.
Yep. Good move. Well, gents, thank you for joining me tonight and making the show a success. I didn't expect Omar to turn up, but he pulled a miracle out of his hat, as he always seems to do, and joined us despite having to have downed a whole box of Tylenol. He'll do anything to make sure he has a cigar.
So. Chasers.
That's it. And next month the Liga Privada. So stay tuned to join in next month. Enjoy your little Christmas gift, and also for those of you who joined in late, you noticed I sticky taped a little cigar figurine on your pouch that the cigars came in. That was supposed to be a Christmas tree ornament. Cigar lovers Christmas tree ornaments. They actually came in an advent calendar, so that you could there was a different one every day for 24 days, so you could hang another one on your Christmas tree every day leading up to Christmas. That I opened it up and just sent each one on each packet as I was doing them up and posting them out. But thank you for joining us. Have a great new year, and we will see you in 2026 for the next cigar of this pack.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Gonna put it down now.